Today we're going to do Team ACC versus Team Big 12, but on Madden 25, using the best talent from each conference and all their schools. So let's meet the teams. Starting things out with Team ACC, coming at a 94 overall, 93 offense, and 96 defense. As you see here at quarterback, we got the man Lamar Jackson, and then at running back we have Christian McCaffrey along with James Conner. We got Brooks here at fullback, and then you got wide receiver 1 right here with T. Higgins along with Zay Flowers, Rashid Rice, and Cortland Sutton. And then you have David Njoku and Dalton Schultz here at tight end. On the O-line, we have Tom here at right tackle, Lindstrom at right guard, Bradbury at center, Tooney at left guard, and then you have left tackle with Darrisaw. And then on the defense, we got man in the middle, we got Christian Wilkins and DJ Reader, and then you have Dexter Lawrence on the outside or on the edge along with Greg Rousseau. And then on the outside linebackers, you have Brian Burns and Jared Burst. And the man in the middle for the linebackers, you have Bobby McCarrickey, and then you have Zaire Franklin. For the secondary, for Team ACC, you're going to have Jalen Ramsey, Jair Alexander, which is a dangerous combination. And you got AJ Terrell at number 3 with Kyle Fuller, right? This is Kyle, right? Not Kendall, right? Right? Yeah, no, this is Kendall Fuller. Okay, I forgot. All right, I can never get them right. I know it's Fuller though. And then for your safety, you got Jesse Bates and Justin Simmons. And then for your special teams, you got Harrison Butker along with AJ Cole. And yeah, here's a look at your specialist positions if you want to take a look at that. And now we'll get on to Team Big 12. And now for Team Big 12, coming in at a 90 overall, 91 offense, 89 defense. You see we got Patrick Mahomes hitting that quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Mahomes versus Lamar rivalry going with the Big 12 and the ACC. And then you got running backs, you got Breece Hall and you got David Montgomery. We got Parrish here at fullback, and then at your receivers you got Brandon Ayuk, you got Puka Nacua, Tank Dell, and you got Travis Hunter. Yes, Travis Hunter is apparently one of the best wide receivers already for the Big 12. Yeah, and he that's crazy. All right, anyway, at tight end we got Travis Kelce to keep him with Mahomes, and then you got Dalton Kincaid, and then at your right tackle you got McKivitz, you got Dominic Pooney at guard, you got Frazier at center, you got Jenkins at left guard, and then you got Bowles here at left tackle. And then on the defense you have Ed Oliver in the middle with Andrew Billings. On the edge you got Tyree Wilson, and you got Dorrance Armstrong. And then for your linebackers you have Devin Lloyd, Fred Warner, Drew Sanders, and Nick Benito. And then on your corners you got Sauce Gardner, Jalen Johnson, this is DJ Reed, and Chidobe Awuzie. I think I said it right. And then strong safety you have Trayvon Moehrig, and then Jalen Petrie for your safeties. And then on special teams you have Nick Folk and Wisnowski for your special teamers. And here's a look at the specialist positions. And yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and get into a game between both of them. And if you want to know, I've already did this with the ACC versus the Big 10, so you can check that out right after this one. You know, I'll make sure to put it at the end of the video so you can just click on it like you in a playlist or whatever, man. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this game, and then after the game, you know, we'll sim the rest of the season, see what the stats and stuff look like. But let's get to the game between Team ACC versus Team Big 12. Here we go, man. Team ACC represented by the Clemson Tigers, because you know they are the Clemson Tigers. You know, they are the ACC. And then you got the Colorado Buffaloes representing the Big 12. You know what I'm saying? Why does it say the Orlando Colorado Buff? I didn't make this team builder. I just downloaded it. You see the logo on the side of the helmet for the Clemson Tigers ain't even working. Hey, we know who's Clemson, we know who's Colorado, and since Texas and Oklahoma is no longer in the Big 12, I feel like Colorado was the most prominent representation. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna watch at least the first 2 drives between both teams, and then we'll go from there, man. Let's get it. All right, Team Big 12 getting the ball first. Let's see what you got, Mahomes. Hey, that ACC defense pretty good. It's pretty good. We're gonna start it with a handoff to Breece Hall. He got all kinds of room. Oh my God, where's the defense at? I was just talking about the defense was good. He just came out with 29 yards at the gate. All right. So Clemson, you gonna figure something out, or this is about to be easy work for Colorado? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be easy work for Big 12. Mahomes looking, throwing it, got him. He got him. That's Tank Dell across the middle. Hey, if y'all like some Big 12, y'all like Patrick Mahomes. I just did a Patrick Mahomes video. Anyway, we're gonna look at Patrick Mahomes dropping back all day. He looking, trying to scramble, but it's gonna be sacked by, I believe that's Greg Russo and Dexter Lawrence. Well, like I said, I just did a Patrick Mahomes video back in college football with him on Texas Tech, so check that out if you want to see some more Patrick Mahomes, see some more Big 12. But here we go, play action. Mahomes launching it, and it's gonna be knocked down by Jalen Ramsey. All right, 3rd and 17. What you got? Come on. Pressure's on the line. You gonna scramble on 3rd and 17? Oh, I was about to say, bro, if Brian Burns did not tackle him, that would have been crazy. Field goal up, and field goal is good. All right, Team ACC, you got the ball, led by the quarterback of my favorite team, you know, Lamar Jackson. Here we go. We handed off to Christian McCaffrey, and he can't get the luck that Breece Hall got though. But 7 yards is still good. 1st and 10 for Clemson. Team ACC, I'm gonna call them both. This whole video, Lamar looking, throwing, and he got his man. Who is that? That looks to be number 18. Who is number 18? I assigned the own numbers, and I still can't figure out who that is. I can't think of who that is to save my life right now. But anyway, Lamar Jackson looking to scramble, running to his own lineman, still found a way out of that. I don't know how. That's a crazy 3-yard gain. Okay, it turns out number 18 was Jalen Coker. He somehow got some PT, even with all these receivers on the team. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna hand it off to Christian McCaffrey. He look like he ain't got no ball carrier vision, but he do come short of the first down. 3rd and 1, you gotta get this. You got to get it, so you're going to have to take a field goal. And we're going to hand off McCaffrey. McCaffrey got room, got a hold, got a first down. Move the chains for Team ACC. And now we got shotgun set. Yeah, let's launch that ball. Let's launch that ball. Watch the hand off to McCaffrey. We got Cortland Sutton in motion. Come on. What we got? We got Lamar dropping back, deep drop, stepping up. He's going to take off. Why was he jogging a little bit? Like, you got to hit the hole, Mar. You got to hit the hole. All right, we got shotgun for Lamar. Sitting out McCaffrey. He's looking, got all day. He's gonna take off, and he gets, oh my god, I can't even speak because I was surprised that he didn't get sacked right there. 1st and goal for Team ACC. No way y'all don't score on the 1-yard line, right? Y'all not gonna Pete Carroll this either. Flag. It's a touchdown, but what's the flag? What's the flag? Is it on the defense? I can't hear anything, so I don't know either. It's offsides on Trayvon Moore, so the touchdown will count. Here we go, back with Team Big 12. Let me know if y'all would like to see one of these teams face the Big 10 or the SEC. You know, I can set that up. We're going to hand it off to Breece Hall. That worked the last time. Hey, 7 yards is still good. 7 yards is still good. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Let me know if you got a favorite team in the Big 12. Let me know down there. And let me know who your favorite player from the Big 12 is, man. Come on. And this looks like Breece Hall again going nowhere. All right, we got a 3rd and 5. Don't fold now. Don't fold now, Team Big 12. Come on. And oh, he was about to launch that thing 50 yards down the field, but Brian Burns got back there. Back to the Team ACC. What are the questions on y'all, ACC? Let me know if you got a favorite team in the ACC, and let me know who your favorite player from the ACC is, man. Come on. We got McCaffrey out in motion. Lamar looking. Got time, throwing it to McCaffrey, and he's gonna be short of the first down. All right, we got a 2nd and 15 for Team ACC. Let's see if they can dig themselves out of this hole. And we're gonna hand it off to McCaffrey. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, but I mean, he got a whole bunch of it back. 3rd and 6. Come on, Lamar, shotgun set. McCaffrey back there with him. He's looking. He's gonna scramble, and he's taking off, and slides down for the first down. The Team Big 12 defense isn't the best, but I mean, it's good enough to like stop them. I mean, come on now, what y'all doing out there? Lamar looking, throwing. What the Lamar? What was that? 2nd and 10, back in the shotgun. Here we go. Hand off McCaffrey, looking for room. He's got space. He's got a first down. He's got more. First down. Team ACC. Oh, look, we in a running formation. We got pack there, set, single back. Oh, it's play action too. Lamar's gonna take up through the middle. He's got the first down, and he's getting down inside the 10 at the 9. Well, Lamar got the X factor on. I don't remember what his X factor is. I'm assuming it's trust so he don't fumble. But we're gonna hand it off to McCaffrey. He's got room. He's got another touchdown for Team ACC. Team Big 12. They own you, man. But we finna hit the sim. Let's get it. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and sim to like halftime. You know what I'm saying? Because we not watching a full 15-minute quarter game. Y'all knew that, right? Y'all knew that before. You know, we started watching it, right? Like you did understand that. Okay. So Colorado did score. So did Clemson. They scored again. Come on, let's not have this be a blowout. Colorado, I need you to score. But we're gonna hit the play the moments because I want to get more closer into like the crucial part of the game, and they need to score right here. So let's hop in here. Okay, 13-yard line. Clemson is losing a turnover battle. They have 2 turnovers, and Colorado only has 1. Mahomes, you need to get in the end zone somehow, some way. Play action. What are you doing? Oh my God, is that Brian Burns is having himself a day? 2nd and 22 on the 25-yard line. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Mahomes looking. He's gonna take off. He's got room. He's past the 20, past the 10, and he slides down, and we're basically back where we started. All right, 3rd and 2. You really do need this. You're down by a lot. You're down by 21. Mahomes taking off again, and he's got a touchdown for Team Big 12 using his legs. But will that be enough? Will that be enough to spark a comeback? Can y'all find some momentum in your defense? Okay, back to the sim we go. Let's get it. If Clemson scores again, that might be it. That might be it. Yeah, they're cooked. Let's just go ahead and end this game. Team Big 12 is cooked. Oh my 50? Oh my God, bro, that's insane. 50 to 20. They more than doubled their score, man. 50-24. Team ACC reigns supreme over Team Big 12. Y'all let me know. Should I do this tournament style? Should I put the winners from the SEC Big 10 versus the Team ACC, and should I put the loser, versus Team Big 12? Should I do that? Should I do a tournament style? But y'all let me know in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Let's go ahead and go to the stats real quick. All right, let's see. Mahomes 25 of 38, 259, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Yeah, that's not a particularly good day for him. And then Lamar, look at that passer rating. My goodness. 22 of 29, 226, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Yeah, that's way better than what Mahomes did. McCaffrey 113 and 2 touchdowns. Who said he's washed? Come on, man. Lamar was 69 rushing yards by himself, and he also fumbled. Mahomes 42 rushing yards and a touchdown. Breece Hall had 40. He got 40 rushing yards. 40. Remember the first play of the game? He had 29. He didn't get much else. Dave Montgomery only got 1 carry. Rashida Rice 86 in the touchdown. Tank Dell had 85. Breece Hall had 25. Let's see. Let's go to the yards. I don't care about the receptions. You know what I'm saying? You can have a bunch of receptions. Zay Flowers 66 in the touchdown. Of course, he had to get one with Lamar throwing it to him. You had 60. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else in their rightful place. And then let's go to who giving up sacks. Goodness gracious. 3 sacks. Oh yeah, Brian Burns was working, y'all. Boy. All right, defense. I'm not gonna go with the defense. You know what I'm saying? That's too many people to go for. So y'all feel free to pause, slow it down, whatever y'all want to do to take a look at that. Brian Burns 2 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. Yeah, like he was all over him. Here you go for the sacks. Interceptions go to Jalen Ramsey and Justin Simmons. Forced fumbles. Yeah, Nick Bonito forced a fumble and he recovered 2 fumbles. Okay, all right, no defensive touchdowns, and then here's to go for the kicking. Yes, but you missed the extra point. Goodness gracious, Nick Folk didn't miss the extra point. They was perfect for their field goals. Here's the punt and stuff. Here's the Clemson didn't punt at all. That's crazy. Here's the kick return stuff, punt return stuff. So let's go ahead and swim to the end of the season and just see what the stats looking like. Okay, looking at the standings, man, we got Clemson going 14-3, so they lost 3 games, and then Colorado, they lost 6 games. Okay, Team Big 12, what is happening? Let's go look at the not the standings. This is the standings. The schedules. Starting out with Clemson, Team ACC, they lost to the Saints. Who? What? The Saints don't got no quarterback. Who they lose to? Spitzer. All right. All right. Okay, let's move on. They lost to the Chiefs. I mean, they don't have Patrick Mahomes. Who they lose to? Carson Wentz? I don't know. Bo Nix. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that was a trade because the other team was the Broncos. But still, Bo Nix on the Chiefs, that doesn't still equate to beating that team. And the Eagles. All right, I understand the Eagles. Who did Big 12 lose to? Because they lost 6 games. Okay, they also lost to the Saints. All right. Anyway, okay, they lost to Team ACC. They lost to Baltimore, of course. You know, what I'm saying, best team in the league. They lost to the Raiders too. What? They lost to the Bengals. All right, and they lost to the Chiefs. Okay, the Saints beating both of them is crazy. We'll start off with the Big 12 this time. Looking at the stats, Patrick Mahomes, 4,500 yards, almost 4,600 yards, 41 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He got sacked 38 times this season. Rushing the ball wise, Breece Hall 807, Mahomes had 307, Montgomery 103, Ayuk 1,500 yards along with 22 touchdowns. My goodness. And then Tank Dell 1,003, Nakua 906, Kelsey 608, Breece Hall chipped in a little bit too. Let's go to defense because I can't really see any stats for real for the offensive lineman. Fred Warner, Devin Lloyd out there, tackle machines. Here you go as everybody follows. Tackles for loss, we got 15 from Armstrong, 15 from Ed Oliver, 14 from Benito. And then, you know, going to sacks, we got 10 from Armstrong, 5.5 from Lloyd, 5 from Oliver, 4 from Benito. You know what I'm saying? So they was getting some sacks, man. They was out there playing defense. They was just losing to teams like the Saints. And then 3 interceptions for Fred Warner, as well as Jalen Johnson. 2 from Devin Lloyd and Trayvon Moore. And then you have Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed chipping in with a pick as well. Here's people that forced some fumbles. Here's the people that recovered them. And then we get in the defense. They got a safety. They got a blocked field goal. They got 2 blocked field goals. And they did get 1 defensive touchdown from Sauce Gardner. And Nick Folk, perfect on the extra points. And he missed 3 field goals. And then here's a look at the punt and stuff. Here's a look at the kick return, punt return. And yeah, let's go to Team ACC. Lamar Jackson, also 4,500, almost 4,600 yards. He had 35 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He got sacked 18 times this season, so he got sacked 20 less times than Patrick Mahomes. And then rushing the ball wise, Christian McCaffrey with 1,220, Lamar with 306. Chuba Hubbard should not have been getting PT. That should have been James Conner, but it don't even matter for real. Zay Flowers with 1,412, Rashid Rice 706, Njoku 704, T Higgins 606, McCaffrey 603. Lamar was just spreading that ball all the way around. Defensively, tackles led by Octogonal. You got Jesse Bates and Greg Rousseau, and then, you know, everybody as follows. Tackles for loss, you got 8 from Greg Rousseau. Dang, no double digit TFLs. You got 8 from Brian Burns, 8 from Christian Wilkins, 6 from Dexter Lawrence. And then we would look at sacks. We got 21.5 from Greg Rousseau, and you got 10.5 from Christian Wilkins, 6.5 from Dexter Lawrence, 5.5 from Jared Verse. So yeah, they was out there eating. I thought they weren't doing that because I seen the tackles for loss, but they was out there eating. But we got 3 interceptions from Jalen Ramsey, 2 from Justin Simmons, 1 from Jared Verse. He got a pick, and then you got 1 from Brian Burns got 1 too. You got 1 from Kendall Fuller and 1 from Jair Alexander. Here's the people that forced the fumbles. Here's the people that recovered them. Here is blocked field goals. They got 2 as well. And then safeties, they didn't get no safety, and they didn't get no defensive touchdown. But we come to extra points. Bucker, you missed 3 extra points. All right, anyway. And then you missed 2 field goals. So here we go for the punt and stuff. And then you got kick return, punt return. And yeah, we'll see if one of them win the Super Bowl because they both in the playoffs. So we'll see one of them Super Bowl, and then, you know, we'll see what we got from there. Okay, so Clemson, Team ACC, gets first rounded by the Chicago Bears, 17-10. And then the Colorado Buffaloes, Team Big 12, they did better. They beat the Chiefs, they beat the Bengals, but they just could not beat the Bills in the conference championship. So they did better. They made it further in the playoffs. I mean, they lost the game to Team ACC, but they went further in the playoffs. You know, they're more sustainable, I guess. I mean, if you want to take a moral victory, but neither one of y'all made the Super Bowl, so neither one of y'all get a trophy, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's it for this video. Make sure you check out the Team SEC versus Team Big 10. It'll probably pop up on your screen in just a few seconds, man. But make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, you know, let me know what other combinations y'all want to see. We can do some of the group of 5 schools too, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to just do the power conferences, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know in the comment section. And it's Izayah, and I'm going to see you in the next one.